Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, down in the inky depths with a stalwart crew of heroes, and, Superman, as I continue wreaking havoc in the racked ruins of Perfidious Manor in Darkest Dungeon. And we're coming in end media res. We're coming like halfway through on this one. Things have already started kicking off. Superman has already stolen some of our treasure, though really, this time I can't technically totally fault Superman for his kleptomania, because we didn't have room to carry that treasure anyway. Superman's like, oh, the party doesn't have room in its pockets. Fortunately, I'm Superman and I can carry unlimited weight, so I think I'll just hang on to this loot, thank you. Dick move, Superman, but when isn't it a dick move with you? You are a profound scumbag, Superman. Just a profound scumbag. But I still, as much as I want to hate you, you've been doing a good job so far this mission as far as stress management goes, so I can't pick on you too much. Let's get back to work here. We got a lot of dungeon left to try. What's going on here? Oh, all right. We got to go. Got it back. Can't go to the new room, Pete, until you journey back down the hallway you were in. Hunger? Fine. We came prepared. We brought ample supplies of food, and we could use the heal there. Light status is, admittedly a little questionable, but we do have an opportunity for some free stress relief here. And I'm going to try a little trick that was suggested to me by a commenter. I thought was one of the, it's one of the best, most constructive comments we've ever seen. If we need to shuffle stress around, what we can do is give the Ancestors map to whoever needs the bonus chance to disarm. That's an ingenious idea. Something that would literally never have occurred to me to even try. You know what? If we give 25% to Madeline Pryor here, she's actually still likely to set this off. So I think, no, 17, 13, 13. Let's just go ahead and have Superman do it. In this case, we actually don't need to move the map. But if we need to do that in the future, I am fully going to do that. It's a fantastic tip. I don't remember the name of the commenter who said it. I'm sorry. That makes me kind of a piece of shit. But just to bear with me, I appreciate it nonetheless. Let's get this room battle underway. For a long dungeon so far, things have sort of been going our way a little bit. I feel like we've maybe caught a couple breaks we didn't necessarily deserve. Tempted to Shadow Fade here, but I'm not going to do it. And oh, I'm so glad I didn't. Starting things off with a Thunderous Boom, 30 solid damage. That's some good work. So close to the kill there, so close to the kill. You know what? We can finish it off, and I think we got it. Taking out one of the enemy early is going to be a big advantage, and then we can just have old Jacques Superman here. 5 damage. I was curious if maybe that did holy damage, and we might get that guy weakened to it. Silver Sable, my golden goddess, which doesn't even make sense because silver is sort of your official color. You're still a golden goddess to me. That blight and the stress relief is nice. 6 damage per round for 5 rounds. That's significant. I'm gonna throw a dagger in that man's heart. I think we just go for the holy damage, which was dodged. All right, that's acceptable. Take your 6 blight damage. Here comes the ground pound. We were expecting that. Not much damage at all for Team Bad Guy here. Ooh, big thunderous shot from Clark Kent. That's those Crusaders orders right there. Bonus critical chance. Paying some dividends. As much as I hate to praise Superman, you know what? In this case, Supes, you earned it, buddy. And there's the kill. Emeralds are tempting because they stack to 4. Got 90 light. Sarcophagus to check out. Do I want to get... You know what? Let's get rid of the holy water. Do we take the emeralds or just the gold? You know what? Let's just take the gold. Yeah, that's fine. Emeralds and citrines are all well and good, Darkest Dungeon, but a man cannot eat jewels. Hero contemplates mortality. That's real bad. You got Thanatophobia, which is a fear of death. I'm not sure this technically counts as a phobia. Your bonus stress if below F. Okay, that's actually kind of shitty. But I'm not... seriously, though, is a fear of death legitimately a phobia? I guess maybe if you're, like, overly terrified of death, but then again, I have to ask, is such a thing even possible? At a 95% disarm chance, I didn't really feel like we needed to risk moving the map. We were pretty unlikely to fail that one. 1 in 20 times. There's the gold. Glad I threw that holy water on the floor. Yeah, we're just going to ignore that urn then. Full light, yes. I think we burned 1 torch, and we could camp for buffs and whatnot, but I kind of don't want to camp until we need torchlight, and as it stands right now, we sort of don't. We're doing all right. Yes. Okay, would have liked more damage there. Patrick Mulligan, I need you to win a speed roll before you get shot in the heart. Okay, well, I mean, didn't quite work out. I think we got to go for the stun. Let's see if we can blind these guys. Beautiful. How you blind a skeleton, I'm not sure, because I'm fairly certain skeletons don't actually have eyes anymore. Those guys are rocking the empty sockets pretty hard. You have to heal Patrick Mulligan. As much as I would love to have you go for the damage and the self-heal, it's just not in the cards for us. Comes a little graveyard slash. Patrick Mulligan took the mash. Here comes the axe blade. Silver Sable. She cannot be touched. She cannot be harmed by mortal weapons. No man of woman born can destroy her. Well, unfortunately, this bow and shield wall is the skeleton of a woman. We got AO-ed. Actually, that did quite a bit of damage. Just give me the Plague Bomb. Plague Bomb makes that guy be dead. We also got a critical, which got us some free, probably undeserved, arguably, stress relief, and move this guy into position 3 where Silver Sable can throw a knife in his chest. Okay, that hurt. Turnabout's going to be fair play in a moment. You're going to get some payback on that one, champ. Just you wait. Yes, the Jacques. Because it gets a kill, and only because it gets a kill. Silver Sable with another dodge. I fully appreciate you guys stupidly swinging at our party member with the highest dodge. This is what happens. You shoot Silver Sable in the heart, she shoots you right back. You come at her with the gun, she comes at you with a knife. You come at her with a knife, she comes at you with a bat. You put one of hers in the hospital, she brings you flowers in the hospital. Just toss a little blight damage there. You know what? Stress relief on... This may seem odd, but I'm going for the critical heal and the stress relief. More the stress relief than anything else. This guy is not really a threat to us. We're not worried about damage. We can out-heal his damage. What we're worried about is stress. We've got no problems here. Silver Sable, you know what? I'm going to have you stun this man, actually. I'm deliberately trying to keep him alive a little bit longer just to buy myself some more time. Although I'm pretty sure that's going to kill him. Yeah, that kills him. All right, heal yourself. 8 on a heal from Clark Kent is respectable. I was hoping we might get Madeline Pryor to win a speed roll and take us out, but no such luck. Pick up our gold. The rest of this stuff gets pitched on the ground. Although, based on that second emerald drop, we probably would have been better off to take the emeralds. We did pick up another scout. The Ancestors map is really worth its weight in gold so far. Look how many fights we've managed to avoid simply by having the Ancestors map. On these really long dungeons late in the game like this, it sort of does seem like the Ancestors map becomes almost non-negotiable. Some of that gold is going to go to waste. That's fine. We have one more room battle. And after this one, I'm considering maybe tossing a camp at us. Oh, no. You've sinned so very much. Please, light. No, we didn't have any holy water anyway. Soothing Pale Light engulfs the hero. You get a buff. What did you get? Bonus damage. Oh, that's real good. All right, so already I'm immediately reconsidering my whole let's camp early strategy because now I'm wondering, do we need to camp? 71, we burn one torch here. With that buff, maybe we want to just stick around and duke it out a little. It's a significant buff, plus 20% damage. That's big. Hoping we can get... Come on, Patrick Mulligan. No speed roll. Okay. These guys are really fast, and 17 stress damage is not the end of the world. We can fix most of that. Give me the stun here. I don't want to get somebody stabbed by that spearman. Those guys have a huge critical bonus, and they do massive damage when they critical. That miss is really kind of heartbreaking. Silver Sable? All right, I was hoping you could deke it. You did manage to resist the push, but not the stun. That's bad. Follow-up Graveyard Slash is equally bad. All right, Superman. Just kill that man if you can. Damn it, Soups, come on. It's a skeleton and you're Superman. How did you fail to kill him? Very disappointed in you. We're not going to go back-to-back stun because even with massive stun bonuses that we have, it's just not going to work. We also have fatal damage on that unit, so we don't really need to mess with it again. It's the spear-having dude that we got to be concerned about. Here comes the spear thrust. Clark Kent is the best target to take that. He's going to take the least damage. He's got some protection, not massive amount because we didn't really stack it, but he does have some. Little dodge here. That's my girl, Silver Sable. Thank you for being a touchable, as well as thank you for being a friend. Traveled down the road and back again. You, Silver Sable, though, your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. You're dead. This guy, badly injured. How are we doing stress-wise? You know, it might be useful to just have Clark Kent self-heal, get a little bit of health, but more importantly, grind away what little stress he has remaining. 6 damage. Nah. Does this actually do damage? It does. Alright. Just enough. We got 2 damage, and with the Blight, that's a killing blow. Patrick Mulligan, you sneaky, devious little magician. I love you. Drop the big heal from Wonder Woman. Get you back up. 4 damage for Clark Kent. No big deal. What terrible strength. Damn it, Kent. I was sort of relying on you for some stress relief. Now Silver Sable's got to do all the heavy lifting. Give me the Blight Bomb. We want to stack up enough damage on this guy that he's not going to get to go more than twice. Comes the dead weight. You know, you want to keep whomping on Clark Kent. He can take it. He's the Superman. Keep whomping on him. We're going to give him the big heal. Madeline Pryor with the thunderous healing surge. That was beautiful. And Johnny Deadweight is officially dead weight now. He's done dealing. Throw this. Just for any kind of extra heals we can get would be lovely. A little extra stress relief. Who needs it? Patrick Mulligan. Alternate. You know what? Do this. This has a stress component as well, does it not? Oh, it does not. Well, we should have done the stress heal then. The stress heal has a healing component. The healing component does not have a stress component. That's how it works. I really don't want to camp now that we got that buff. I also don't want to pass up these sapphires. They're 1,000 gold each. You'd be rolling 1,500 gold in rubies. Maybe we just eat the food. Let's eat the food. We could use a little bit of healing, and if we're not going to camp, take the heals where we can get them. Also, Superman does get massive bonuses from food. Throw that on the floor. Restore our party order, first things. There we go. And I guess touch the holy fountain. Propitiations are found at the bottom of the fountain. 600 gold we can't carry. Unless we want to throw something on the ground. You know what? No, I'm not throwing anything on the ground. All of these provisions are, to me, more important than 600 gold. You know, the other thing, too, is Superman is helping keep our light level high with some of his inspiring cries and whatnot. We have a key, and this is why we brought it. The secret room is unattended. Oh, this is so good. All right. What's in here? This is it? Puzzling trapezohedrons? Man, that's disappointing. All right, well, Sapphire, Ruby, see you in hell. Puzzling trapezohedrons for Perfidious Pete. We got to come this way anyway, though, because there is a room battle over here we're going to have to do. Superman, you going to steal the pack? Ooh, map inside. Got a feeling that could have been worse, I suppose. A map that we didn't need. Oh, no, we did get some scout. All right, fine. No room battle, so we don't have to go that way at all. Beautiful. Okay, this dungeon, so, I mean, for a large... I was expecting the long dungeon. It is taking a while, but I was expecting it to be vastly more deadly. We've been doing okay. Superman, 95%. We'll go ahead and have you take the stress relief. Beautiful. Oh, somebody's going to jump and say, yeah, okay. Superman obsessed with what a fantastic way to inflict death on someone. And luckily, the son of a bitch finds loot inside of it. What's an Iron Maiden really going to do to Superman, though? You put him in an Iron Maiden and slam the door, you're just going to break your Iron Maiden. They hate it when Superman takes a tour of the Torture Museum. Because he goes and tries out all the gadgets on himself, and he's like, I don't understand why this is painful at all. Why is this thing in a museum? The Death Pair? What's that supposed to be? I don't understand how this is... Ooh, speaking of hurt. That was, in fact, a dizzying blow. I don't know whether it hit both body and brain. But Clark Kent doing a little bit of equivalent payback. Let's get some blight on this big guy. I've got confidence we're going to be able to bring down Johnny Spearman here. Unless we get stunned. But we're not, because he's going to throw a crushing blow at Superman that did some minimum damage. You critical me, I critical you, bro. Nice shot, Madeline Pryor. And that means we're going to finish you off. Double dagger with 9 bonus damage on our Bone General friend. We're just going to keep piling the stress on, dog. I got bonus damage, man. I'm going to take advantage of it. Take advantage of the bonus damage. We're also going to throw some stress relief. Beautiful critical from Clark Kent. You know, the bonus critical, something I hadn't considered when I equipped that bonus critical item. It's actually helpful for his inspiring cry and his heal to have that bonus critical in position 1. I mean, it would help if I was looking at the right trinket, but I mean, you know what I'm talking about. 12 damage from Silver Sable. I don't want to just let this guy linger. We want to get fatal damage on him as quick as possible. Soups is stunned. We're just going to go for the group heal again, try and undo that ground pound we took. We've got most of it back. There's the kill. Victory. You know, we can just eat the food. The gold stays. But the trinket I'm talking about here, the Crusader's Orders, 3% critical in position 1, 33% bonus to healing skills. This actually gives us pretty solid ability to manage both stress and, to a lesser extent, damage, all in the first position. Also, I really want to reorder these skills on our bar. I'm so used to Zealous Accusation being on 2, I've almost hit the wrong button every single time I've used it. Do I want to touch this thing? Just poke it. 28 stress. Alright, I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's not good, but it could have been vastly worse. So, Pete, how are you going to handle this? Are you going to plow through these 2 hallway battles? Nope. I'm going to walk around like a scared little girl, because I am a scared little girl. It's nothing to do with being a girl. Like I said, like a scared little boy. Doesn't matter. Boys and girls get scared because there's monsters in the closet. And that's not hyperbole. I mean, literally, there are monsters right in your closet right now. If you're watching this, you go look in there. Like Sully and Mike Wachowski, or whatever his name was, from Monsters, Inc. are in there having their regular Thursday night poker game. Mike Wazowski's got a real gambling problem. And see, that's the dark, seamy underside of Monsters, Inc. that they never tell you, is that, you know, Mike Wazowski, crippling gambling addiction. And his friend Sully is just, he's codependent all over him. He just enables him. He's like, oh, don't worry, Mike. I can float you alone till our next paycheck. I've got some extra screams lying around. They really need to go to like an Al-Anon meeting or something. These maggots, frankly, have me terrified. What's your protection like, brave maggot? It is significant, and your critical chance is ridiculous. So let's whip some knives into... Oh, Silver Sable, that was so good, my love. 2 knives, 2 kills. That was beautiful, girl. 2 damage and some blight. Let's try and minimize the amount of damage we're gonna take back. Kill this man if possible. Huge criticals from everybody, and the stress relief is so good. And we dodged the grave nibble. We're coming out of this one untouched. Untouched. Beautiful. Throw a little heal here. And a pick to the face for you. It's got you 1 bit from dead. Let's go for the Divine Comfort. I don't want to let this guy swing again, although I really feel like... You know what? I am going to let him swing again, actually. I want the stress relief. There is no worst case scenario here. Well, I mean, okay, the critical was arguably a worst case scenario. And the stun is doubly bad. Alright, who's going to win the speed roll? Here, stun him. That doesn't do damage. He resisted the stun, which is bad. This will just kill him. Fine. I'm not taking extra stress for skipping. I got greedy. That was our Greek tragedy moment right there, where we were tempting fate and the gods, and our own hubris brought us down. I should have expected the Icarus moment. 500 gold. Well, we've got room for it. That's fine. Take me back to this screen. I need to see what I'm approaching. I don't care about what's in my inventory right now. 1 torch burned. So far, so good. We know this is empty, and we got Scout. Fantastic. So the rest of the dungeon should be basically sorted. We have to do 1 hallway battle. We have possibly only 1 hallway battle and 1 more room battle left before it's end of dungeon. This did not take as long as I was expecting. Maybe it's just because it's the ruins and we've been getting some pretty solid luck with our rolls and outcomes. I was actually expecting this long mission to take considerably longer. I mean, we've had missions at like medium difficulty, medium missions in the Weald that have straight up taken longer than this one. Not this time, Mr. Maggot. No, no, no. I'm not going to let you get in your cheap shot, son. That one is over. Not taking any of your shit, Maggot. I'm not having any of your shit, Maggot! Bookshelf? No, we don't read books. That's what the Darkest Dungeon has broken me. I'm a lifelong reader, Perfidious Pete, degree in English, but Darkest Dungeon? No, I can't do it anymore. It's broken me. I can't read anymore. 2 more fights, then. Ah, it's unavoidable. How many room battles did we potentially avoid, though? Let's think about this. What path would we have taken had we been on, like, an explore 90% of rooms? We probably would have gone down, then up, over, and down. Over, up, and around. So we would have gone 1, We would have had quite a few more battles if we had been going at this blind. I really feel like the Ancestors map has more than justified its inclusion in this particular little scenario. The hallway battle is 2 spiders, and we surprised them. Perfect. I say perfect that they were surprised, not because I like surprise. Genuinely, I think surprising things is objectively bad for you. But in this case, because it's only 2 spiders,
Masterfully executed.
I think we're going to be okay, because we might be able to kill them both before they get to attack us 8 times consecutive. Yep, that's exactly the way that shit went down. He's going to floor. Maybe I over-prepared for... See, this is what makes Darkest Dungeons so insidious right here. Nope, don't have a thing, not interacting with an urn. But this right here is what makes Darkest Dungeons so come on, Clark, I had a shovel. Dick. We could have gotten loot there. And we're at the point now where we can consider maybe throwing stuff on the floor. But like I was saying, this right here is what makes Darkest Dungeons so insidious. I prepared for this long mission like I was actually expecting it to be a long mission. And now the next time I've got a long champion dungeon, I'm gonna be sort of inclined to think, oh, well, you know what? I over-prepared so much last time. Maybe this time I don't need to come as hard. Maybe I can sort of short it a little bit. We wiggled through last time just fine, had a bunch of stuff left, and that's where it gets you. Because the moment you're unprepared, Darkest Dungeon is lying in wait in a dark alley, ready to smash you in the back of the head with a cushion, leave you bleeding while it steals your wallet and your PIN number. This fight is actually not looking good. Look at this. We've gotten 55 stress in basically a single round, and that unit is stunned. Speaking of stun, enjoy that, you jerks. We don't really need a heal that badly. How big is this bleed? It's not that sizable. Good damage from Madeline Pryor. I got to get rid of that stress unit because that guy's going to rip us up. 3 damage, buff goes away. Back to the top of the round. You know, honestly, I think it's worthwhile to just kill that guy. This other golem, but this other gargoyle rather, is stunned. Sorry, good God, could we take some criticals here? Even more stress. Comes the flurry of claws. 9 damage is acceptable. We got to start getting some blight down here, boys. These gargoyles I know have massive amounts of protection, so blight is going to be probably the best way to deal with them. Need a big heal on Captain Amazing there. We also need to get some stress healing on Captain Amazing pretty damn quick. Give me the Jacques. Respectable, 15 damage in aggregate. It's not a miracle, but it's good, and this guy also has fatal damage. Oh, that move is a move. That move is a move. That move is like a push or a slide, is what I'm trying to get at. Commonly called a move in Darkest Dungeon. Another flurry of claws. Apparently, it's a really bad move or has a really low chance of success. Good God, this guy is destroying Superman. What are those, magic claws or something? What the shit's going on there, bro? Alright, give me the... Just get rid of that bleed, because it's pretty significant at this point, and the bleed will mess Superman up quite a bit. Madeline Pryor, throw a big heal at him as well. Jacques for the kill. There it is. I want this guy in the front dead. Superman, could you cut him in half? Something? You know what? Silver Sable take care of it. Don't worry, Superman. She's got your back. With a nice, jaunty pick to the face. Patrick Mulligan doing some blight damage to a unit that has a ridiculous amount of protection. 5 more damage, not the end of the world. Again, we have resisted whatever that special attack is. Grind your stress down. This guy has fatal damage, so we would just want to get as much stress relief as possible. AoE heal. Do we kill him? No, he has fatal damage. Let's see if we can stun him and get some more cheap stress grinding. Got the stun. He won the speed roll and died anyway. Well, you know what? We won that one with style. And now it's time to start throwing shit on the floor. Because this dungeon should be done? ... We've scouted these rooms. There's no more room battles. Complete 100% of room battles. I'm going to assume it just hasn't triggered yet. One thing's for sure. We definitely don't need 4 shovels. So we can get rid of those. The food I'm keeping... Let's get rid of the anti-venom. We can cure blights and bleeds. I think this will end the dungeon. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So no, don't return to the hamlet just yet. We're going to continue adventuring. First things first, restore party order just in case. I don't actually plan on leaving this room, but Heirloom chest. What's inside? Contents are ours. Money. Alright. The food we need to hang on to. Torches at this point are irrelevant, so let's get rid of these. We'll take those 2 portraits. We're going to camp. And this is all about stress reduction. We're going to eat that food. There's the stress reduction, which is beautiful. Now, first things first, prevent nighttime ambush. I don't want to fight anymore. Nighttime ambush has been prevented by Sanctuary. This is good. Encourage, Superman. Madeline Pryor, encourage, Superman. You, Gallows Humor. Do it. Okay, well, I mean, that could have worked out better, but it also could have worked out worse. And then we rest. You're ready for battle, let them come. Things are going according to plan. Damn straight. You are straight backed as a royal guard. Good. Well, at least we won't go hungry. And then you know what we're going to do? Yep, we're just going to cop another squat. Have another little camp action here. This is good. So, first things first, we Sanctuary. What is this? Self-only minus 15. All companions minus 15 stress. That's a lot of time. Stand tall gives somebody minus 10 stress and reduces zealous vigil. Self-only minus 25. We'll do that. Hold a zealous vigil, then encourage. And that's it. We're walking out of this dungeon. Not really that rich, but we are walking out with absolutely no stress. I think with our last thing, we'll just pilfer. Got a free vial of holy water. That's it then. We're done. That's rested. Wow, we did really, really well. Long champion dungeon. And we just wrecked it. We just wrecked it. Oh, Zealous Vigil also prevents nighttime. Man, Zealous Vigil is fantastic. Huge stress relief for the Crusader and prevents nighttime ambush. That ability is amazing. And that's it. We're done. We stompled it. 15,000 gold, which is nowhere near what we spent preparing for the mission, but those preparations are not wasted. We could go right back in again with this same team. They did really well. And also, you know, we got 15,000 gold, but we found a secret room too. We didn't get much in heirlooms fashion. And this Ancestor's Pistol sort of is crap. Bonus accuracy to range skills and at a stress penalty almost doesn't seem worth it. Here's where things... Okay, see. Lethargy. Not the end of the world for Clark Kent. Lethargy, whatever. Silver Sable got Natural Eye, which is nice. Photomania is really, really good for Patrick Mulligan. Especially considering it replaced Wield Tactician, and I hate the Wield. And Creeping Cough for Madeline Pryor is a problem. One which we can relatively easily cure with just a simple trip to the old doctors. Man, that went really well. Diana Prince getting some stress relief down the match for everybody who didn't go on a mission. Okay. We got to check the stagecoach, though, because we have had some losses, and we do need to replace those. Specifically, we're trying to need to find somebody to fill in on this team. Really, all we need is just a rank 3 Vestal would be ideal. We have a rank 1 Vestal. I'm going to say no to that. Do we not have 26? Really, man? 26 crests? Wow. Okay. I would have loved to have increased the number of available heroes to 7 just to get more opportunity for some experienced recruits. I don't hate Houndmasters, though. We have 2 slots. But I'd almost have to bootstrap them. At this point, I can't really afford to be bootstrapping in high-level dungeons. Nah, you know what? Nah, ultimately, probably not worth it. Let's just accept the fact that the recruits this time were substandard, not make any stupid ideas or risky changes, and we should probably get rid of Rachel Summers' scurvy. Orange juice. Our scurvy is not hard to cure. Drink some damn orange juice, girl. OJ. It's good for what ails you. Madeline Pryor has Creeping Cough, which we should also probably get rid of. What do we need to upgrade the medical ward? Patient cells? 19. We really need crests more than anything else. Must have used a bunch, but I don't recall for what. That's fine. Medical devices, yeah, reduces the treatment cost further, which is nice, but that means that Clark Kent is basically out for our next mission, or no? Lethargy is... For a person whose speed is as low as Clark Kent's, having -1 speed or -4 additional speed doesn't really matter much. That would not prevent him from going on a mission, and alternatively, we could even maybe cure it for free by taking that same team into the dungeon next time, with one addition. We can't take Madeline Pryor in, but we could just swap her out for Wonder Woman and be fine. And that may be, in fact, what we do, but this episode is finished. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Your support really does mean a lot. And if you'd like to see the continuing adventures of Superman, you should probably get Netflix and watch some Smallville reruns, I guess. I don't know. My Superman and their Superman, not quite the same caliber of hero, because ours steals a lot. But, might consider subscribing as well if you want to check out his continuing adventures. Post new episodes of Darkest Dungeon every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Superman might be doing it from inside a jail cell, because that's what his kleptomaniac ass deserves, Superman.